Hello and welcome. I'm Mr. Vintage and I'm back again for another review. This is the 1-to-144th scale, high grade Gundam Virtue. They added this mobile suit from the first season of the Gundam 00. This high grade consists of 7 runners including the 2 sets of polycups, 1 medium sized sticker sheet and the manball. It's an easy to build kit and exciting. My only complaint is the ugly gray stickers, which I did not all use, but it still have a good color separation, especially at the chest part. Speaking of chest part, I really like the complex look of it. It really gives the Gundam an awesome look. For me, that's the thing I like about the Season 1 Gundam of the series. Because when the Season 2 Gundam design came in, it's like the chest received a downgrade. Too bad, I really like the clavicle fins. But that's only my opinion, maybe you guys have no problem with it. So let's move into the articulation. First of the head can up and down, and the side to side is limited and sadly no rotation. Next the arms all the way up, the bicep swivel, elbow joint, and the hand is on a ball joint. The chest has very limited movement, but it can do a full rotation. Front skirts all the way up, and it has a very unique side skirt, which can only move upward and downward. The back skirt has no movement, which only natural with an high grade kits. And now, let's move to the legs. To be honest, for a Gundam this chubby, I don't really expect some great articulation. This is the leg all the way to the front, all the way to the back. As you can see, it's limited. The knee bend and the foot bend. It has a moving foot guard too. And now let's move to this very cool GN cannon. This thing has 3-point articulation, so you can move it very well with no problem. The cannon can extend too. Now, as you can see, it has this big back sting in its legs. And it's also the same thing in the GN cannon. This is the GN particle container or the GN shield generator, which can slide up to rebuild the GN shield, which in the anime surround the Gundam Virtue for protection. So overall, the Gundam Virtue has very limited articulation. But what can you expect for the Gundam this chunky? On the other side, Gundam Virtue has a very unique look, which shines among the other Gundams of the series. Even it has a very limited articulation, Gundam Virtue can deliver a devastating blow in the anime, thanks to his weapon. Now, speaking of weapon, this is the GN Bazooka, Gundam Virtue's main weapon, which have a very detailed look. This thing has 3 handles in it. First, this handle above the weapon, which can swings like this. Next, this 2 handle, which have a 2-point of articulation. First, this thing can swing outward. The trigger can also swing. The reason for that is that when Gundam Virtue used the bazooka, it actually double-handled it for more secure grip in the anime. The bazooka can also extend. To do that, you have to lower the bottom part, then slide the yellow panels. It's a great gimmick. The bazooka can also extend. To do that, you have to lower the bottom part, then slide the yellow panels. It's a great gimmick. And Gundam Virtue also have 2 beam saber. It's the usual beam saber with clear pink and the white handle. If not used, it can store on the Gundam's knee. Now, this is the Gundam Virtue and everything that it comes with. The GN bazooka and the 2 beam saber. Now, let's have a size comparison. This is the Gundam Virtue alongside with the Age 1 Gundam Spallow, Akzaku, and the Petite Guy. So, that's the Gundam Virtue. It may be lacking some great articulation, but the looks and weapon gave it a unique spot for me, and it elevated the greatness within this kit. Actually, this Gundam is special to me. This is the kit that I used in my first GBWC contest. So, that's all and thank you. Thank you for watching. See you on the next review.